That sounded like a hard landing, dude.
I really like...
It looked like a hard landing.
I really like the gifs where your hand looks like it's coming out of my anus.
You mean it's not?
I've seen the gifs. Hold on now. Johnny chuckles. I've seen the gifs. It looks like I'm hurling you into the sky. It doesn't look like I
shot you and your arm out of my ass.
Okay, you know what? Good to know. Next time we do this jump, next convention, I will give myself all like a... Look, so it looks like I'm flying backwards out of your bottom.
Like with the vomit face.
I'll throw my hat backwards so it's moving like, whoa!
I like we're developing my chair jumping.
This is great.
I gotta figure out where I belong.
My safety net, Robbie. I need you to hold that table around.
So I'm not in grace.
So I don't break my face. No, you gotta come out of my anus. That's Rich's job.
Come on, that's not classy.
He could go into it.
Cool. Alright, so, my bad, guys.
You just got an upgrade. I'm gonna live in Matt's bottom until the next convention. That's all.
Anyway, how are you guys?
Yeah, how's it going, Scott?
How are you?
Never know how to turn the camera.
Robbie, I heard you just gave a whiz-bang tour of the city.
I did. Did a whiz-bang tour of Seattle.
Yeah. Where were you? Where were you, Rob?
If I wasn't there, I'm sorry I wasn't there, but if I had to guess, out of all the people on the tour, I bet you knew less about Seattle than everyone.
It was out of control how much more they knew than me. And I was like, the first tour guide ever that every statement that came out of my mouth was a question like, hey, that's the Space Needle?
You know what's funny? It's really like, they should retitle it, not Rob gives you a tour of Seattle. It's like 50 people volunteer to tour Rob around Seattle.
It really is, it is. It was like, that was this, get history, it's great.
You learned so much, right? Like, anything special about Seattle?
Well, yes, the Space Needle was built as part of the World's Fair in 1962?
Question mark.
There you go. Yeah. And right now they're remodeling it and giving part of a glass floor at the top so you can look all the way down.
I still like you ending the question. So you can look all the way down?
It'll have a glass floor? Yeah, so it was, but it was epic.
So that's awesome. And then you, how was karaoke? How was karaoke? I've had several people come up to me and say, Matt nearly killed me. Like, it was a good one.
They nearly killed me. It was so incredible. It really was. The energy was so on point, and everybody was here, and the performances were amazing.
Good singers?
It was song after song where you go like, all right, I'm gonna sing this one, you know. I'm a cowboy, and everybody's screaming, and then you're like, my voice is gone, I'm sing tomorrow night, so I'm not gonna sing the next one, and then, you know, Lady Gaga, Miley Cyrus come on, and you scream on.
You don't have a choice.
Taylor Swift.
You don't have a choice.
You do what you gotta do.
Your hands are tied. And who was on stage with you last night? Adam Fergus?
I had Adam Fergus.
With David Hayden Jones?
David Hayden Jones with his sick dance moves. I had Brie and I had new girl Lisa, who is incredible.
Lisa Berry?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Lisa Berry.
She was a ball up here, just having a blast with the people and a hell of a voice on her. She around this evening?
Oh yeah, she's performing.
We got Lisa Berry joining us tonight.
Word on the street is she's got a heck of a set of pipes. Like
it's amazing. I'm excited to be singing with her.
That's awesome.
And Matt Cohen, you're gonna be singing a new song.
What?
Second time.
Yeah, but it's like, I feel like it's the first time. It's like Vegas is like, oh shit, here I go, blah, 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 and it's over, and then now we gotta rethink it and do it.
I recall it going better than that, but
no, but like in Vegas, it's like the 4 days, and it's all this energy, and then you finally get up there Saturday night, and you're just like, it's a new song, I want to honor Robbie. The band played that song so well.
I just that song.
Dude, and you get up there, and I like forget to sing, so I'm like, rock the hand! Yeah! Oh shit, yeah.
Are we allowed to say what song it is, or is that,
sure.
What song is it?
It's Joker and the Thief by Wolfmother. Yeah, it's a great song.
It's a good tune. I wasn't familiar with it until you did it. It's a good song.
I wanted to do it in Vegas. It's the theme. It's the theme song from the trailer of Hangover, and I figured, well, most of you in Vegas are hungover, so I would give you that song as a montage to your headache.
Okay. Done. All right, well, I guess we should dive into the questions.
Let's do it.
Do it. All right. Over here. Right there. You.
Okay. Hi.
Hey.
How are you?
Good, you?
Good. So, By the way, my dad touched your hand the other day and he freaked out about it. It was a big moment. Yeah, it was a big moment for him.
Yeah, I went out in the audience and shook some hands when I did the MC opening.
You do that. That's a good thing you do. You're like, Robbie likes to get out there and be one with the people, impress the flesh.
Yeah.
You probably got some votes for the upcoming election.
Sorry. So I was wondering, because this is my first convention, so I've never heard any of your guys' stories about pranks, and I was wondering if Jared and Jensen or Misha have, pardon my language, dicked around with you or not, like during filming.
Meet around with people?
They dick around dick all the time.
I forgot that that's your nickname.
I'm going to leave this to you, Robbie, because you always tell a funny story about working with them and then putting their foot on your privates or something like that.
Sure. That's
a good story.
Yeah. I mean, I was going to say that stealing our cell phones. That's always.
Oh, that's not funny. Yeah, that's awful. They're not. Jared's not a good person. That's really what it was.
For me, when I worked in the show a couple seasons ago, real serious scene. God talking to the boys, and I had them like here and here, and I'm sort of trying to read. I had lots of dialogue. I'm just talking to the boys, and underneath the table, Jared's big old leg is like playing footsie with the inside of my leg. And then I'm looking at Jensen to make it better, like, can you help me out here? The camera, 2 cameras on me, and Jensen's going, he's making faces when I'm looking away, and Jensen's going. So I get no help from him. And then I start busting up, and the director's kind of getting frustrated. He's like, Rob, what do you need? What do you need, buddy? I was, what's his name? No, who doesn't do as many anymore? He did Saturday Night Fever guy.
Oh, John Badham.
Yeah. So he's getting frustrated because, and I was like, and finally I was like, someone tell him to stop! It's not my fault!
I didn't know you got busted by the director for it. That's kind of funny.
Oh, yeah. And they love it. They're not going into me.
No. Yeah. So, and what Rob was saying about cell phones is true. Jared is he's not a good person. And if you leave your cell phone out near him, he takes it upon himself to try to destroy your life. It's not simply about messing with your phone. It goes beyond that. The one and only time I accidentally left my phone in the green room, never again. I left the green room, he took it, I'll try to run briefly through what he did. He took unholy pictures of himself, Jensen, and Misha. One of them is so foul and disturbing, and it's Jared himself in the pose, doing the thing, and
you could make some money on that.
He then also texted my wife like I was texting another woman, and actually texted my wife. Saying, Monica, sorry, I got to cancel dinner, I got to get home to the family, but this weekend was amazing. Thank you. So that was great. The good news is my wife knows that no other woman would ever have me, so that's not, my wife's not like, okay, I'm going to go buy eggs. I saw this unholy picture of Jared. I still have, I made it the contact, this makes no sense. When my wife calls, it's that picture of Jared that comes up. Because that's what he did to my phone. He made that happen. I'm like, But in the same way that France has left the German gun emplacements along the coastline to remind themselves of what can happen when you let your guard down, I've left that picture up as a contact info for my wife. Never again. Hashtag never again. He did that, and he took, like I said, took the photos, did that, and then I thought I cleaned it all up, and Misha came to me and said, I really shouldn't tell you this, because a joke's a joke, but I wouldn't send any emails until you check your digital signature. I mean, I didn't know you could change, you sit for and I went, and I was like, oh God. I'm not going to tell you what it was. No, ma'am and sir. I shan't, but it was disturbing. And I went to him and I said, guys, Jared, Jensen, Misha, what have you done? What have you done? And Jared looks at me with all seriousness, not a drop of irony in his eyes. Dude, you left your phone in the green room. And I go like, you did? It was right there. And I found myself apologizing. I'm sorry? Won't happen again? I had Stockholm Syndrome. Never.
So,
If you ever need
why
money.
haven't you guys tried to get back at him? Or have you and it just backfired, like the day that Nisha tried to get back at Jared and it backfired on him?
No.
Have you guys tried anything?
I never have tried to get back, but I will say this. At one point somebody, I think it was Adam Fergus, took Jared's phone and had tweeted out something that insinuated that Jared was phallically challenged. Adam Fergus did that. And every single one of us saw it, and here's how we all sort of like, oh. Only Matt Cohen, who's the nice one, reached out to Jared, and Jared tells a story about it too. He's like, oh, it's kind of like middle of the night, whatever, I'm in my hotel. He said, get a text from Cohen. Cohen didn't text me that much, so I assume, oh, it's gotta be important. Cohen needs something or whatever. He's like, dude, check your Twitter. So I think that's all he said. So he goes on and finds this, like, son of a bitch. And then he goes back, Jared said, I go back to my phone and look. Radio silence from every other good friend I have. Only Matt Cohen reached out. And if it had not been for Matt Cohen, that would have been on all night.
Well, I think the rest of us saw the tweet and we're like, yes!
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Someone got him back, because he saw my phone one time and tweeted out, I hate children.
Yeah.
So that was, yeah.
And Rob, in all honesty, we joke about this, but we didn't, I mean, Jared did that. I mean, he got pranked and it was a harsh tweet, and we didn't do nothing. We retweeted the shit out of it.
Yeah.
And just to get behind that thing.
Just to clarify, while the wolves were attacking the wounded beast himself, I thought this is a great opportunity to buy an insurance policy for myself.
So smart. He's so smart.
So now Jared comes to me and says, "Hey, who should I F with this week?" And I say any of them, man. Any of them, all of them. It's fine.
You backed the right horse. Smart move.
I'm safe.
Mob
Thank you so
mentality.
much.
Thank you for your question. Oh.
Good afternoon.
Hello there.
I have a question for Rich and Bob.
All right, well, here we are.
When you guys do your welcome to the con speech or your back and forth banter, is any of that scripted or do you just fly off the seat of your pants?
It's all scripted. Rob and I, we get together every week. I get the quill and the ink.
Every week. He writes
And then we compare notes, show him a scroll, show him the paper. Funny. I remember when we wrote the whole sequence about you keeping drugs in your beehole. And I was really proud of that one. That was just good old-fashioned writing.
That almost lost his voice.
And we had this whole song we did called Bobby, Bobby, Beehole, Beehole, Bobby. Bobby got drugs in the beehole. Bobby, 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 Beehole drugs.
It's a true story. He really did come up with this on stage one time. It's one of those things too where I always try to like, to answer the question, no, none of it is written. It's all improvised and...
We never even talk about what we're going to do. We literally go on stage and just start winging it. And
that was one of those where I was like, I tried to play along and I would wait, what are we talking about? Whoa. When Rick does a bit like that, it's building a little like car that won't come back. It's like, there it goes. And I'm like, no, go get that car, somebody get that car, somebody got that car. And before I knew it, there's a song being made about my people.
Bubba, beehole, drugs in the beehole, bubble.
No.
Put the drugs in the beehole, stick it way up there, bubble.
I look back at the band's going,
My band, I look back at Billy and Billy. As if to say, oh, there's drugs up that beehole.
yeah, no love. They're like, watch me for the changes.
We're doing beehole in A minor, guys. It's good stuff. I know, it's funny, because we'll do these things, and I'll say it, and Rob's like, yeah! We're doing beehole bit. That happens an awful lot to us. I mean, even how we intro the band, it's fun to watch, like Borja react. Or I remember we sort of anointed him the racist bassist, which remember him being real surprised by that nickname. And every time we talk about Billy being a philanderer, he gets tickled. Anyway, it's all made up. That's actually my favorite part of what we do at conventions. Is coming out on stage and making stuff up. I think that's the fun part. It is literally improv theater at its finest and most fun for us to come out and just start dinking around and see where the joke goes. And inevitably, it goes somewhere. Sometimes it's funny. And sometimes it's so not funny that we find it hilarious. I mean, there are times when you will look and see the band doubled over, Rodney weeping, and people are there going, what's up, Gil? When is Kim Rose coming on? Anyway, thank you for your question.
It's one of my favorite parts of the con.
Oh, thank you.
You guys do an awesome job.
Thank you very much. You.
Hi,
Hey.
I'm Gracie, and I was just wondering, this is for Rob, I was wondering if you were ever planning or wanting to do a Loud and Swaying panel?
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
Loud and Swaying panel.
That'd be really fun. Yeah, that'd be awesome. And that's always fun because we do a meet and greet, and those guys are not as used to talking, openly and publicly. They're not public figures per se, right? So it's always, I think, interesting. But I really have to sort of, I'm like, Borja, why don't you take this one?
Yeah.
Because I'll look to me to answer the question like, oh, you know this answer.
Like, Borja, what do you like for breakfast?
Exactly. So yeah, no, that would be a blast. I know that the guy, I think they're going to do a tour of Pittsburgh. The band.
Oh yeah, the band is giving it to because Borja's from
Pittsburgh, so the band's going to do a tour. I love that. The more we can sort of incorporate them because they're great. Just three of the really sweetest fellas.
This is slightly off topic, but I gotta tip my hat to you guys for your new line of T-shirts that are the funniest freaking things. It started with Boraloha, and then it was Orlando, and now it's Borvana.
It was good. We sorely missed an opportunity to what happens in Borja stays in Borja.
I don't know. Listen, man, what happens in Borja stays in Borja will be a shirt next year. There's no way it won't. And I can't wait to see the art of Borja.
It's just like Borja's face like this bent over. Like a seductress look, and he's just like,
hashtag drugs and barbecue.
It's like that.
It's gonna be
And
great.
now we have Borvana. We've already got one from Montreal too, so that was a fun.
Well, don't tell me what it is. I'll be surprised. All right, thank you for your question.
Anyway, thank you so much. Well, that would be a great idea. So hopefully someday.
You right there.
Hi.
Hey.
How are you?
Good. You.
Good.
Cool.
My question is for Matt.
Maddie?
Hi. I was wondering if you'd ever want to direct.
Yes.
Good talk.
Try to expand.
I love this business. I really do. I love every part of it, the writing, all of it. I can only do one aspect of it okay right now, but I watched Robbie write, I watched Rich direct, I watched, all these people around me. There's so much talent in my friend circle and involved in this show. I want to do it all. I want to be able to do everything they do. And luckily I'm learning for the best, so I just sit back and take notes and we'll get there. We're developing, hopefully by the end of this year I'll have a short film swinging around the festival, so.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your question.
Hi guys, I'm Katie. I just wanted to ask Richard a question, if that's okay.
Sure.
I wanted to ask if you or Mark Pellegrino knew that all the way back in season 5, when Lucifer stabbed Gabriel, if actually the angel blade wasn't going to work, he wasn't actually killing his brother, because now we have the archangel blade.
Yes.
So, yes, you know.
No, I didn't know. We know, as actors of the show, we know next to nothing. We know what the script says at that moment, and any designs they have beyond that, I think I'm speaking right for everybody, we have no idea. I mean, literally, I don't think you knew you were God when you started as the prophet, correct? I didn't know, I started out as, trickster, I didn't know it was going to be Gabriel, and I didn't know Gabriel was going to do any of the things Gabriel did. I'm not sure the writers do. I think they kind of discover it as they go, or maybe they do, I don't know. But no, I had no idea.
Because I know, me and my sisters, when we were watching the episode, we were all just like, no, that doesn't work. What is the Archangel Blade? And we were just like literally screamed when you came on the show.
You knew that back then? Oh no, you would have been in knee pants when that episode aired.
When you were 21, I'm not that.
You're like, gaga goo goo, gaga goo goo.
Thank you guys.
Thank you so much. You.
Hi. First off, I'd like to say, Rob, you're very talented.
Thank you.
Matt, I hope you have as much fun with your new cast as you do with this cast.
Yeah, probably not, but I'll try.
And my question is for Richard. As of recently, what's it like to direct yourself in a fight scene?
Tricky.
Without getting any spoilers out.
So to put a point on that, there's episode 1320. I directed. And not to say too much, but it turns out I'm also in it. So I had to direct myself, which we did at Kings of Con. You know, we made our own show where we were on both sides of the lens. So we've done it once, but it was challenging. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a different animal. It's a much bigger machine. Supernatural is.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're driving a much bigger car than we did with
Yeah, exactly. Although I do think that doing Kings Con sort of helped me. Was great schooling for that idea. Putting your mind in that headspace.
Did you enjoy it?
I did. I just wrapped the episode a couple nights ago, so it just kind of still coming off the whirlwind experience. But I enjoyed it a ton. Look, anytime I'm given the opportunity to direct an episode of Supernatural, I'm a kid in a candy store. I love doing it. It's a blast for me. And it's a never-ending challenge. I've directed 5 episodes of that show now, and thank you. And that still is, in the grand scheme of directors, that's nothing. That's barely having started. I'm still very new, so it's a huge learning curve. And being involved in it was really tricky. I will say that obviously when you're doing that, if you're in front of the lens for whatever reason, you're in front of the lens and behind it, you trust your DP and your camera operators, and which I do because I know these guys quite well, and they know the characters very well because they've been on the show since it started. But you also really have a great ally in Jared Jensen, who Jensen's done it. He's directed himself. And so before I took on the challenge, I had dinner with Jared Jensen and talked about what worked for them, what didn't work for them. And I say them because it's very much a team sport. Even though Jensen was directing, Sam and Dean are inexorably linked as performers. And so Jared became a good sounding board for Jensen when Jensen was directing himself to be sure that the performance was correct. Like he said that Jared would go, I think you're thinking about camera, not about what Dean is doing. So Jensen leaned on Jared a lot for that moment. And so I took a lot from that, from their experience to try to use it for my experience and you can lean on the people who I trust who care that the episode goes well. So fingers crossed it went well. We'll find out.
Thank you for that. It was interesting watching it from our end to watch you do the back and forth.
Oh, that's cool. I'm sure I looked like a crazy man running it back and forth. I know you're in something and you're like, no, you don't. Cut. Are we good? Like you're in the middle of the moment and you're saying action and cut. It's very strange. All right, you over there.
Okay, this is for Richard.
All right.
What was your reaction when Brianna and Kim hosted? What was your reaction to all their antics?
I wasn't here.
Did anybody tell you what they were doing?
No, but I'm sure they did great.
At BandCon?
I don't remember, but I wasn't here for it. But I heard they were great.
Okay.
I'm missing something.
Is there something specific they did?
Yeah,
well, they called it PornCon.
No, they called it Porncouver because I had been to that 3 years earlier.
Oh, okay.
It had been Porncouver every year.
Oh, okay.
That had been an invention but they took it and made it dirtier, is what I heard. So that's good. They're very talented people. I'm glad they got a chance to do it, and hopefully I would love to see them host again. You.
Hi. My question is if Rob were to, if you were to write an episode and Rich, you were to direct it, how would that go? Ideally, would it be funny? Would it be dramatic? How would that go?
It'd be, if I know Robbie's writing like I think I do, there'd be a lot of nudity.
Guess I'd be in it.
First of all, let me tell you, it's your new favorite episode. We open on Matt, shirtless.
And 42 minutes later, credits.
It's the slowest pullback ever. You start one man pube on my hair and just
slow pullback.
one inch a minute, and you finally get back, and it just almost shows my eyes and pushes back into my chest.
And so at some point you say, "I'm back, bitches." And the name of the episode is "I'm back, bitches."
Good writing, Rebel.
Thanks, buddy. Hey, excellent directing.
One shot. No.
And also,
That's lunch, and that's a wrap.
thank you for writing my strong suit.
You.
Hello.
Hey.
So my question is sort of for all of you.
Okay.
Matt, we know you're in General Hospital, and from what I've heard, you've been killing it. I'm not a soap opera fan, so I haven't seen it.
Well, you better watch it.
I'll catch up.
I'm on it, and apparently I'm killing it. Don't you want to see that shit? I do. I want to watch it.
So my question is for Rob and Richard, if you guys could be on a soap opera, which one would you want to be on, and what kind of character would you want to play? And Matt, if you could change the character that you're playing, like what other kind of character?
I'd want to be on Matt's soap opera playing his boyfriend.
I'd like to be on Matt's soap opera playing his ex-boyfriend.
He's like, writes himself.
I would like to change my character from a neurosurgeon and priest to a troubled, in-the-closet, love triangle maniac who can't decide whether to move forward or go back to the past.
I like it. Is it gonna be Matt? Is it gonna be him? Or is it gonna be me?
You gotta choose, man! You gotta choose!
We can't keep going on
There's
like
only
this.
one way to settle this, gentlemen, and you know what I'm gonna say.
Jello wrestling.
Pillow fight. Yes.
I'm trying to.
Just like Rob. Just look a lot of that. And then like somewhere in the middle of me getting beat up with the pillows, my shirt flies off. And then next thing you know, I'm like, oh Rob, you don't need these pants. And then I'm like, Rich, help me get my pants off, I'll take yours off. And then all of a sudden we just stare at each other and they push in for the end of the scene for 3 minutes.
It's a special crossover.
You got your own eyes, I'm going crotch.
It's just like this. Rich is hugging me from behind as we're pushing in. Is Matt gonna kiss his ex? And then we break into a drug commercial advertisement.
For Cialis?
Don't do drugs. Thank you, see.
This is some really good television today, guys. Really quality TV.
Thank you guys.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
We call it the Pillow Fight Diaries.
Hi. First, I want to say thanks for all the laughs this weekend.
Welcome.
You're welcome.
My question is for Rob. One of my favorite scenes is the confrontation between Dean and God. And Jensen talked about in the past how he changed his approach with that scene. Originally, the script called for it to be an angry confrontation, but he softened it and was more emotional. So I'm just wondering how you changed your approach based on what you read in the script and based on how Jensen acted that scene.
That's a really good question. Yeah, so in that scene, I mean, the lines didn't change. That he is saying basically, where have you been when we needed you most? You weren't here. How is that caring for us? And he saw that as a very emotional thing, vulnerable thing to say, rather than listen, you. And Dean doesn't often go there, and Jensen knew he really wanted to go there with this. And so he said, as an actor, to me, are you okay if I have them do my side of the scene first, so that you can see what I'm doing for when the camera turns around and gets you? And I said, absolutely. So the camera's on him, and he starts saying this thing, and he starts crying. Now, first of all, step outside of it. I'm just Rob Benedict, the actor, coming out to work with my buddies on season 11 of a show. In season 11 of a show like this, you don't normally see the actor giving 110% to a scene like this. I was just blown away. Just his acting ability and how invested he was still. It's just such a, it just means so much. And you bring your A game when you work on that show, because you know how much it still means to everybody working on it. No one's phoning it in, right? And so anyway, I saw what he did. It was amazing. They did a second take. He cried again. And then they turned around to me, and what was hard for me is in that situation with a son telling his dad, why did you leave me? It's because that's really what it was, right? It's him saying to God, but because what I also say to him is, I'm not your father, right? I'm not John Winchester. But I, Rob, empathize with him in that scene. So it was hard for me, a challenge for me is to then actually be the father and take that and then ultimately turn it into, I understand you're angry, but you're projecting something else onto me, and that's not what this is about. It's basically what it was for me. But it helped immensely to see what he did first, because I would have approached the whole thing differently. But I specifically remember that scene very, very clearly, and watching him cry and going, fuck, what am I going to do? Because I wanted to fucking give him a hug. But Chuck/God's not giving him a hug. Because he's not that kind of father figure. And ultimately I think that it was good, you know, because what he's saying is, I need you to man up and do the things that I can't be here on earth to do for you. And so that's ultimately what I think the seed of that scene was. And so that was the approach that I had. But it ultimately was therapeutic for me too. There's another side of that conversation. So for me personally, it meant a lot to embody the other side of that conversation.
Thank
Hi.
Hello.
Hey.
My question is for Rob also.
Yeah.
Hello. What do you think God would think about his grandchild, and do you think they will interact at some point in the show?
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I've been watching this season, and it's really tough. As God, because they talk about me all the time, and I'll be like, I'm right here. And yeah, I'm dying to meet him. I mean, you know, really think about it, I have a lot of kids, you know what I mean? The whole earth is kind of my family, my children. Right?
Well, this is blood.
I'm God and whatnot. But yeah, I'd love to meet him. The little guy, little rugrat. Little Misha.
Give him $5 on his birthday?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, take him to the movies. That'd be fun. We could just have our granddaddy-son day together. But I'll tell you, when Lucifer was in that, he went up to heaven and he was in that white room where he sat on the white throne and stuff. I almost threw my beer at the television.
First of all, I look Rob, he's like, I almost just blew my Coke right after that. I was like, I hurled the mirror. I just told the prostitutes, get out. I need a minute. The image of you wanted this thing.
I had to throw open the curtains and let the daylight in.
I leapt up from my water bed.
I threw my heroin needle out the TV like a dart.
That's it, Casey. We're done. I've got to take.
It was the first time I felt real emotion in 6 years.
We'll finish the body waxing tomorrow. I am just so.
Finish my tequila, fill the bottle, and let the daylight 11:30 in the morning.
I kicked my very last puppy, and I was
I'm pissed. You finished with just half a manscaping completed, and you're like,
Anyway, that made me angry. Made me angry, ladies in the chair. Anyway, but yes, I'd love to meet my grandson, so hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll happen at some point.
I just stomped my crack pipe at it. You.
First off, y'all are amazing.
Thank you.
I can't wait to go to work on Monday, because when I tell people I talked to God this weekend, no one's gonna believe that you talked back, you know?
Or the guy keeps drugs in his beehole.
God's pro-drugs, apparently. Okay.
Hashtag.
Anyway, so when I was growing up, I didn't have the greatest parental structure, so I kind of felt to Disney movies to teach me my values. I'm just wondering which each of your favorite Disney movies are.
Moana. You're welcome.
I gotta go. I love Pixar. I love Disney movies. I love them. I'm gonna go with Little Mermaid. I love Little Mermaid. I love Robbie. I love Frozen. I love Frozen.
I thought you were a Frozen guy.
No, I love Frozen, but Little Mermaid. I mean, Sebastian. You just want to read that one.
You can't talk about musicals without writing a song.
Yeah, but that tastes like a mistake. Around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things around you. What more is you looking for?
Under the sea. it from me.
Every brother guy.
Your turn.
Rob, your favorite? Right. Jeez. I love all the Pixar movies and Disney movies. But my favorite, I really love Aladdin. I like Aladdin. I think
Aladdin last night. Didn't we do A Whole New World last night?
Yeah, I love Aladdin. Robin Williams is just amazing, and that Jasmine, boy, she's a looker.
You're a Jasmine guy. I'm sensing that. I'm a Jessica Rabbit man myself. But I get the draw. She's pretty.
Anyway, thanks for your question.
All right, so guys, I'm going to segue into something different right now. So for karaoke, you guys may know that we have a space between the stage and the people now. It's called Moose Knuckle Corridor. I know you know that. It's called Moose Knuckle Corridor because last year, when they first put that gap in for the safety of people because some actors from another show had gotten too hammered and fallen off the stage and hurt other people. Vampire Diaries! And so they insisted we create a corridor here, a safe zone, if you will. And we call it Moose Knuckle Corridor because at that first karaoke party, when that thing was instituted, Matt wore an outfit that held no secrets. It was called a singlet. It was form-fitting, and any questions were certainly answered that night. And because of where Matt was standing, where they were, it was pretty much a direct line of sight thing. So it became Moose Knuckle Corridor because we were forced to stare at his moose knuckle all night now.
And just by the way, I can feel each and every one of you looking at my crotch right now. You can stop at any point.
Well, you can Google the photos, there's plenty. Now here's the thing. This is that outfit. We are auctioning this off for random acts for charity. The three of us are signing it, and every actor here, whoever buys this, every actor here this weekend, including Jared, Jensen, and Misha, will be signing this. You just literally, this is your front of the line pass. You go to the front of the line, they will sign this for you all weekend long. So this is Matt's original Moose Knuckle ensemble. That's going to be signed by all three of us. Thank you, Rob.
Has it been washed?
And everybody involved with the show, and it's going to a good charity. So Matthew, I turn the auctioning over to you, buddy.
You know, I like the auctioning thing.
I know you do. You're good at it.
And so I said I wasn't.
Yeah.
Wait. I said I wasn't going to do this, but I am going to do this.
Matt's going to put it on. We're going to put it on.
Can we sign it when it's on?
Yeah, you got to sign it when it's on.
No. Go back there. Put it on properly. I'll distract you. Now, Matt's going to put it on, and then he's going to go out here, and you guys are going to bid, and we're going to raise some money for a great cause. Because one thing that Supernatural has done really well, a lot of people do a lot of TV and do a lot of things with their fame. Nobody has channeled their fame into more good than Misha Collins. I've never seen. If everybody channeled their social media influence and popularity into the kind of charitable works he did, the world would be a much, much better place. He's a great example to everybody, and we're proud to have him be our sort of team leader here as far as charitable works.
I'm ready.
Now, there he is. Matt, take your microphone. Take your microphone. I don't know how the mic got down there. Take your microphone and go raise some money. Go. We got to sign it first. We'll sign it now. You sign it right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm starting the bidding at...
Do I have to start at any special number? No.
Start at 100.
$5. Do I have $5? Do I have 5? I have 5 in the front. $50. We're going $50. We have $50 everywhere. $100. Do we have $100 for charity? We're talking charity here. There are so many... Wait, what'd you say? $500, ladies and gentlemen!
Sorry.
We have $500. Raise your hand, man. Where are you? I lost you. There you are. We have $500 right here. Do we have $550 anywhere in the room? We have $550 over here. $1,000 to Random Acts Charity. We have $1,000 over here. Do we have $1,100 anywhere? Do we have $1,100 right here in the front?
You get Jared, Jensen, and Misha signing Matt's Moose Knuckle. Let's raise some money.
What do we have? Where's the next? Call it out. What do you want? 1,200. We have 1,200 over here. Do we have 1,300 anywhere? We have 1,200 going once. We have 1,300 right here. We have 1,300. Do we have 1,350? We have 1,400. 1450. We have 1450. Do we have 1500? Do we have 1500 somewhere? What is it? 1500. 1600. 1600 going once, going twice.
The guys in the back. In the back.
We have 1600 right here.
1600.
1600. Do we have 1650 anywhere?
We have
$2,000 right here, man.
We have $2,000.
Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you, this goes to Random Acts charity invented by an angel himself.
And I'm going to say this. I don't know where you live or your decor, but there's no room that wouldn't look great without this frame on the wall.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have 2,000, 2,000, I have 2,100, 2,100.
right here.
Right there, right there, right there.
I can't see you. What are we at, 2,200?
Right there.
2,200. 2,200 right here. We have $2,200 going to charity. This might be the last call, ladies and gentlemen. 2,300. We have 2,300 in the front. We have 2,400 in the back. We're staying at 23. 24, 24, 23, 23. Can't make a decision. We're all confused. It's okay. We're moving forward.
Anybody?
We're at 2,300 going once.
$2,300.
2,300 going once. 2,300 going twice. 2,400. 2,500 said you're going once.
2,500. She said it.
2,500 in the front. Do we have 2,550 in the back? Do we have 2,550? You're saying no, but I see yes in your eyes, lovely lady.
How can you see your eyes? She's looking at your crotch.
That's all right. My crotch has one eye of its own. 2,550. That was good. We can't do this anymore. We can't do this anymore. We should stop. 2,550.
We got anybody?
2,550 going to the yes lady right here. 2,550, 2,550. You're thinking about it. You're feeling it. You don't have to eat lunch today. Buy this instead.
It's a meal in itself.
2,500.
2,500 going once to the lovely lady. I believe she's in the third row. She has a blue thing on.
Right here, right here.
2,500 going once. Twice.
Twice.
2.5 times. 2 3/4. Do we have 2,550 anywhere in the house? Come on. It's for charity.
I believe we are sold! Ladies and gentlemen, Jennifer, make some noise for her. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Matthew Cole and that's Rob Benedict and I'm Richard Smith. Thank you so much! It's a magic number. It's a magic number. Yeah, it is. It's a magic number. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. There's an auction happening on the stage in mere moments, Bravo. We're going to get on the stage so more fabulous things can be auctioned off. Although I dare say, nothing will be as fabulous as Matthew Cohen in that unitard. Thank you, everybody. Great panel. Thanks for helping us raise some money for a great charity. We'll see you in a little bit.